Hey, welcome to the Durana 5 channel. In this video we're going to be comparing these 1-inch sensors from DJI. These are the best folding drones in the market today with a 1-inch sensor. And they're going to be used to create Dolly Zoom, or also known as the vertigo effect, which was invented by Alfred Hitchcock in 1958 in a movie called Vertigo. So as you move away from the subject, the background and the foreground blend together to give you this vertigo effect, also known as Dolly Zoom. So I'm going to create that Dolly Zoom effect in post, meaning that I'm going to do it in software by zooming in with the software at 300% in this bridge at the city of Richmond, Virginia. Really turned out to be pretty cool. I can't wait to get into it. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Let me show you what's going on here. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera over this way and show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to pull up my editing software and go into the editor mode. And here you see this subject, and I'm going to start the screen recorder so you guys can follow along. And I am going to make sure that I'm recording the primary monitor. Yep. And I am going to start the recording. Boom. In 3, 2, 1, the recording is going to start. Alright, so here we are, and what I wanted to show you is this. I'm going to show you this curve that I'm using. So at 16 seconds into the video, I am proportionally increasing the zoom to 300% right here. Okay. And by doing so, you create that vertical effect that I just discussed earlier by allowing the foreground and background come together to give you that kind of warpy effect, I like to call it. But anyway, this is what we're going to do with the clips. And let me roll through the clip and talk about it as it's being played. So let me get to it. Let me play it. And there's the clip. Okay, so in this first shot, you see a couple walking across the bridge, and you can see the background just coming closer and closer to the couple. And that's the vertigo effect, Dolly Zoom. I think it came out real well. This is the Air 2S shooting 4K 30 frames a second. Both cameras are full automatic, so everything's shot in 4K 30 frames a second. And as I'm pulling up, you'll see that the sunset is occurring behind the camera and you're reflecting off that building. Alright, what you see now is the Mavic 2 Pro shooting 4K 30 frames a second, as mentioned. And this is a little different view, but this sunset is occurring and is really giving you those sharp shadows, but it's also really showing off the bridge and the city. And the clouds also are pretty dramatic. So I didn't think the sunset was going to be this good that day, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be totally flat lighting with cloudy conditions, but it turned out pretty well. So this is another shot where the clouds moved in again. And so this is the Mavic 2 Pro, and there's that vertigo effect again. And you can see the guy riding a bike across there, but you can see the background merging together with the foreground to give you that effect. Okay, as you saw on the curve, I zoom in for the first 16 seconds, and then I zoom out the rest of the clip. And this one is probably my favorite right here. But you guys are going to have to let me know which one is your favorite and what time mark you think is better. So as we get further along into this video, we're going to be talking about these cameras, while I was there doing all this, wow, that came out so good. I'm sorry, back to case in point. I wanted to also compare the panorama. So the 3x3 panorama, which DJI calls it wide, is a little different with each one of those. The Air 2S is wider, and also when you do the 3x7 180 panorama, the Mavic 2 Pro is 8192 by 3400, and the Air 2 is 8192 by 3500. And you'll notice the differences when we compare them side by side. And here we are, we're going to jump into the side by side comparison. And there you go. So it's 6144 on the height and 6000 on the other height. So you can see noticeably difference here. So this is the side-by-side comparison of the Dolly Zoom done by the Air on the left and the Mavic 2 Pro on the right. I think I did a better job flying on the left side, flying the Air 2S versus the 2 Pro. Both clips came out right, and the lighting was much better with the Air 2S on that particular shot. And the 2 Pro did not get favorable lighting. And it's completely reversed in this instance. The 2 Pro gets a better lighting on the right. And I did kind of a slide as I was pulling back. So it gave it a totally different feel. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that, but that shot came out really amazing from the Mavic 2 Pro. Let me know which shot you guys think is the best. I mean, I think that shot right there, it speaks volumes how well the 2 Pro is aged. So now I'm just going to slide laterally left and kind of reveal the city and show you the location where I'm going to be standing at. So I'm running out of batteries, so I needed to get down here and fly. And this is the area that I'm standing at right here. I'm standing outside the guardrail on top of this. So is that young lady on the right. She's actually sitting. So there I am doing the line of flight flying, and then I'm bringing it in as she starts to get a little nervous that it's getting a little close. And that is it for the video, guys. So the question to you all is this: which of the 2 cameras do you prefer? Which did I do better at flying? So always interested in your feedback, guys, so leave some comments below, and I'd like to leave you with this. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. YouTube likes thumbs up. Number 2, use the affiliate links below. They don't cost you any additional money, but when you use them, we get credit for the sale. 3, subscribe. So there's 4 asks, and that's the 3rd one. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And if this video is worthy of sharing, please do share it. Okay, so that we come to the end of the video. Which of the 2 sensors do you think is better? So I got a follow-up video coming up, and that video is going to be comparing these 2 sensors over the water, flying low, looking really cool. So I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? And thanks for watching. Appreciate your time. You guys take care. See you around. Bye-bye.